Hey everybody, and welcome to the piano tutorial for Black Catcher from the anime Black Clover. This was a request from Monafield and Jaren Vicuna. I have done a cover of this song, and it is highly recommended that you check that out before watching this tutorial. It'll just make learning the song a little bit easier. So, starting off with the right hand here, it's pretty simple. It's only a few notes. So it's D and F played together, D and F again, and then C and E. So it just looks like this. It just goes back to D and F, and then D and F, E and G, and then F and A, and then, oh, whoops, I forgot it. Oh, jeez. Okay, I am just amazing at, oh, it was D and B flat, sorry. And then it ends with C and E. So, now, played all the way through, here's how it should look like. Alright, so now for the left hand in this section, it's just going to be D, C, B flat, and then C, ending with D and E. Now with both hands, here's how it should look like. I'll try to play it slowly. And then it would transition to the next part of the intro, or the other half of it. Alright, so moving on to the next part, here's how it looks like, and I'll try to play it slowly. And that's how the second part of the intro goes. So here's how it looks like at full speed. And there we go. So now for the left hand, it's going to consist of a good few chords. So it's going to be C, E, E, then C, and then D. D, D sharp, E. And then it's played like that. So here's how it looks like. And the left hand is played like this for the rest of the intro. Now with the right hand, here's how it sounds like. Of course it's going to be moving a lot faster than this, so and then it would move on to the verses. Alright, so here's how both of them look like, and I'll try to play it slowly. And by slowly, I mean by full speed. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Whatever, I'll leave it. Sorry about the mess up there. And there we go, that's the whole intro of the song. So now moving on to the next section, it is the verses, and I'll start off with the right hand, and I'll try to play it slowly. So here's how that looks like at full speed. So now for the left hand, it is going to consist of the same few chords as before, so it's going to be E, D, C, and then D. And it is played exactly like that. So now, if we put both of them together, here's how it should look like. I'll try to play it slowly. For real this time. And then from there, it would just go on to the next part. So here's how it looks like at full speed. Sorry about that. And there we go. So now for the next part, again, it looks like this. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy. So now for the left hand, it's going to look like this. It's almost the same thing, so I'll just show both at the same time. So now, at a better speed, here's how it should look like. So now from the previous section, here's how it should look like at full speed. And then from there, it would go onto the transition for the chorus. So here's how that looks like, and I'll try to play it slowly. So, pretty simple, pretty easy. So here's how it looks like at full speed. So there we go. Now for the next part, here's how it goes. So here's how that looks like at full speed. Now from the beginning. So that section's pretty easy. So now for the left hand, it is going to be E again, but it's played like this. Not like that, I'm just showing the chords, but here's how it's played. So with the right hand, I'll put it in right here. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy. So here's how it all looks like at full speed. I'll play from the previous section. Nah, actually, I'll just do it from here. And now here's how it looks like at full speed. Sorry about the mess up there. And then from there, it would go on to the chorus. So now for the chorus, here is the right hand, and I'll try to play it slowly. And that's for the first half, so now here's how it looks like at full speed. Sorry about the mess up there. So there we go. Now for the left hand, it's actually a chord change, so it's going to be D and, B and D. And it cycles through just like that. So here's how it's played. It's similar to how it was played earlier in the last section. So it's just like this. Now if we added the right hand, sorry about the mess up there. And then from there, it would transition over to the next part. The chords are G, G flat, and E, by the way. And then this is the transition. And then from there, it would change back to the original chord progression. So here's how it all looks like put together. Sorry about the mess up there. So here's how it all looks like at full speed. And then there we go. So that's the end of that section. Now for the second half of the chorus, I decided to put in Black Rover as like just a little thing in there. So here we go. And then it would just go back to the original intro to end the song. So here's how it looks like at full speed. Then from here, the song would just end. So now for the left hand. starting from the last part. This is the transition. So it goes to C, and it's played just how it was earlier. Then to D. And then it's played, or the intro is repeated here to end the song. And then that would be that. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy, and it can be done with practice. So now with both hands, here's how it should look like, and I'll try to play it slowly. And then there we go. So at full speed, here's how it should look like. Oh god, I lost my train of thought. Here it is again. And there we go. That is basically the end of the song right there. So, thank you all so much for watching. Again, I have done a cover of this song. Highly recommended that you check that out. I'll have it at the end screen, and I also had it as an info card at the beginning of this video. So, yeah, thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.